we're gonna get straight to it. Are music videos dead? Somebody recently asked me this. And to be honest, this is a conversation that I've been having behind the scenes with people that I'm close to in the music business for the last, I would say, 2 years. Are music videos dead? Well, here's my 2 cents on that. You dig? This coming from somebody that shot over 1,500 videos, filmed by Miyake. Just Google that. Filmed by Miyake. 10 years experience as a director, as a videographer. First and foremost, I want to say it's not really a cut and dry black and white answer. Something that I feel like wrong with the world today is like everybody feel like it's one answer, one path to success or to what's right and what's wrong. I think that's one of my biggest problems with society as a whole right now is everybody want the answers to their problems without trying to figure them out. The obstacles that you go through gives you the information and knowledge to pass on to the next generation or to the people up under you that look to you for information. If you don't go through nothing, you're not going to have the insight and the knowledge to give to the next person, whether that's your kids, your subordinates, people that look up to you, people that's influenced by you, people that study you, and even for yourself. You need the experience, you need the obstacles, you need the pitfalls, the storyline to go with the story. So you can fill in the blanks, you dig, and really understand. I think now everybody just want the answer. You want to watch a YouTube video and feel like you mastered it, but you can never master something that you didn't put the proper time into to master. Life is an individual process, you dig, an individual journey, a personal journey, a personal process. And so no matter what anybody say, no matter what I say, any other professional say, anybody on social media with an opinion say, the real honest truth is you got to live your life, walk your path, and whatever the universe or God has in store for you and what obstacles you're going to have to overcome to get where you're trying to go is unavoidable regardless. So there's no one answer fits all. What works for me might work for me. What works for the next person might work for the next person. So that's the short answer. But our music videos dead. Rap music videos, let's be clear. Rap music videos, our rap music videos dead. To be honest, if a gun in my head, I gotta answer the question. I would say they're not dead, but they don't hold nowhere near the amount of importance or power that they once held. So I'm just it's 2026. So I'll just rewind. We can just start at the pandemic. Let's say 2020. 6 years ago, music videos, if somebody would have asked me, I would say 100% yes, music videos matter. That's the number one driving force to notoriety. That's how people get discovered. And how would I know? Well, I could say I know because multiple people have been signed from work that we collectively did, me shooting videos, them doing the music. Multiple people have been signed just from a continuous output of visuals, music videos. I spoke with a few club promoters and DJs that specifically told me that they discovered people off of my YouTube channel. And it's not just my YouTube channel. I'm not here to pop. I ain't gonna cuss. I'm trying to be a real YouTuber. I ain't gonna cuss. But no, like, a lot of people have told me that they discovered people just based off music videos. Now we're talking 5-6 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, this is how people were being discovered. We see a music video online. Oh, who is that? Music videos held a lot of power in those days. But like everything else, the music business, the rap game, the hip hop genre, it's a constant evolution. It's constantly changing. From the beginning of time until right now, it's in constant evolution. People attention span became a lot shorter. So now, in my opinion, I don't feel like people feeling like clicking links, waiting for something to load up, watching the full video. They want to see it right now, which is how we got to short-term instant gratification content. It started with, what was the first one? Vine, with the short 3-second videos or something like that, 3 to 5 second videos. Don't quote me on that. Then it went, Instagram came, we got 15 seconds. Now we're getting full videos on. So what I'm saying is that we're in a microwave society where you're getting it right now. You scroll, you see it right now, and that's it. You keep moving. the ways of clicking the link. Click the link in my bio. That was everybody's favorite line back in the day. Click the link in my bio. Click the link. Nobody's clicking the link in your bio anymore. Oh, we want to see, shoot you a reel. So I feel like visual content is still very important because I feel like we live in a time where everybody nosy and they just want to be in everybody's business. So a person want to see you. They want to see what you're doing, how you living, what you wearing, how much money you getting, who you dealing with on an intimate level. We in the space for sure where people want to be in your business, so you got to have content. You got to have visual content. People want to see you, and it's about, are you cool to whatever you're like, whoever you're trying to appeal to. Like, that's it's lifestyle. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's more than just our music videos dead. I'm not gonna say they're completely dead because there is a necessity for them when they're needed. Like a prime example, if something is in super high demand. So like right now you got the Young Miami song, Spin That, well, all my head, net and that bag. I don't want to do no copyright, but y'all know what song I'm talking about. Song going crazy. You need a video to that. Anything that's in super high demand, yes, you want to put every type of content and promotion and marketing that you can put it to something that's in demand. But in my personal opinion, as somebody that shot over 1,500 music videos, been on BET, MTV, I would say the days of just booking a video shoot, thinking that you need multiple locations and to be shooting outside in the sun, and it's kind of, in a way, it could be called pointless because it don't hold the same amount of power that it used to hold. The same way as radio. Radio can't be obsolete because there's people driving to work every day listening to morning radio shows. There's people that's incarcerated that live and do their time based off the radio. You know, if you know my story, you know where I was at for 5 years of my life. You know, and the radio was pivotal and very important. So you can never say the radio is irrelevant. But radio used to have the power to literally make artists. You know, you get banned from the radio, it was a big deal. We way past that time. You can have an iPhone. You don't have to have a professional camera like what I'm recording on right now. You don't have to have a budget. You don't have to have nothing. You can have a phone. And it don't even have to be the latest iPhone. You can get a phone, press record, and get whatever you want out to the world now. So that's how things change. So with all that being said, no, I don't feel like music videos have the power that they once used to have. Will it get back to that? I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller. But today I would say, shout out to Sauce Walker. I seen Sauce Walker say, reels, shoot, different amount of reels. That's where we at now. Is it going to change next week, next month, next year? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? But as of today, you just need visual content, not technically music videos. And part of the reason, outside of people attention span, here go another one of my personal opinions. Who am I? I feel like the game got super oversaturated. You know, like there's not a lot of originality. Sometimes when you make blanket statements, people hold you to it. So somebody might say, you can't say there's no originality. Yeah, I'm not going to say there's no originality, but we're in the monkey see, monkey do society. You know, that's why I said you can't say one thing applies to somebody, it applies to everybody. It might work for you. A music video might, if you're watching this out there in the world, wherever you're watching this, a music video might make you $1 million. It might turn you into a superstar. You know what I mean? So don't let one person tell you yes or no. And I think the problem is that we live in a group think society right now. So I read this book right here. Somebody recommended this book to me a few months ago. George Orwell, 1984. It's actually a scary book, to be honest, because the book is written decades ago. And it's kind of like we living in them times now. The point of the book is it's going to become a society one day that is going to be group think, meaning nobody has individual thoughts. It's one thought process. Everybody agree with it. If you don't agree with it, you're like an enemy of the state. You're gonna be hunted down. It's something they call Big Brother. It's like the government watching everything you do. Bing bong. This is where we at now. Everything that we do is recorded. You can't get away with nothing. You driving on the highway. You got flock cameras. Just live a civilian legal life if you want your freedom. If you like your freedom, just live a legit civilian life. You dig? Because you're not getting away with nothing. But the point of me having this book right here is to say this. Group think. I feel like that's where we're living in currently today. Just group think. Nobody has their own thoughts. And that's a vague statement. When I say nobody, I don't want a person watching this video to be like, I got my own thoughts. Who just listen, I'm speaking in general. In general, it's a big group think mentality that go around now. Oh, we don't do this. We don't do that. Like, for example, like this is a Tommy Hilfiger jacket, right? I don't know if you can see the tag or not. Tommy Hilfiger jacket. All right. People would say, we don't wear Tommy Hilfiger. If I'm wearing a fitted hat, oh, we don't wear fitteds. We wear snapback style. If I'm wearing gold, oh, we don't wear gold. We wear platinum. Who is we? You know what I mean? Get your own mind. Stop listening to what everybody tell you. You dig? Individuality is a gift. You know what I mean? It's a gift. It's a gift from the creator. Whatever creator you believe in, it's a gift. That's what makes you you. Our music videos dead. I would not say they're dead, but they do not hold the power that they once held. And if someone was to ask me, well, what would I recommend for up and coming artists to do right now that's just getting started, trying to get on, what steps would I tell them to take? The first thing I would tell them is to figure out who you want to be as an artist, you know, and who you want to talk to. Like, what audience are you trying to talk to? Are you trying to talk to the streets? Are you trying to talk to other musicians and artists? Are you trying to uplift people? Are you trying to make people dance? Are you trying to make people sing? Like, find who you want to talk to first. You know what I mean? That's number one. Number two, I would say work on your craft, like perfecting your craft, becoming the best shoe. It's not about being the best artist. You know what I mean? It's about being your best self, your personal best, just doing your personal best that you can do at the highest level that you can do it. That's the first and foremost thing. And then when it comes to getting your stuff out there, I feel like, to be honest, like I said, visual content, not particularly music videos. Pull your phone out, whatever social medias you on, TikTok, Instagram, whatever social media that you subscribe to, and just stay super, super, super consistent. That's the only answer that I've always had as long as I've been in the game. Just be super consistent. Super consistency is going to beat everything. I have a term, get lost in your grind. That's all you got to do. Don't watch the scoreboard. Stop paying attention to what everybody else doing, to what's trending, to what's hot, to what's cool, and just get lost in your grind, because as you continue to work, you're going to figure it out, because that's how life works. That's how the universe works. As you're striving to try to get something, the universe going to assist you when your intention pure. Do what you can do. Be super consistent. Pull your phone out. Let the world see you. Now that we got that out the way, this is green tea, by the way. We got the gold spoon, because you know, Lobo, Dorado, everything you touch turn to gold. But where do we go from here? I would say, number one, there is no we. We're all individuals in life chasing our own personal destiny, whatever that destiny might be. Stop grouping yourself together with everybody else. Stop paying attention to what everybody doing. Find out what you want to do and get lost in that. That's my advice to everybody. You know what I mean? I don't have the answers for your life. And I don't have all of them to mine, because if I did, I'd be a billionaire. Find yourself. Embrace your individuality. Sharpen the gifts that God gave you. That's it. And read more. That's all. Dig.